Hello and welcome to Property Wealth System's A to Z series of property investing. We're creating this mini-series to educate and entertain you, our community of both active and aspirational investors. We hope you enjoy watching them as much as we enjoy making them. I'm Sarah Blaney.
And I'm James Horgan. We're ordinary investors doing extraordinary things in property, and it's our absolute privilege to be mentors for PWS.
As we progress through the video series, don't worry if you miss one. They'll always be there to revisit. What I would suggest is you create a folder in your email inbox and just save all of our emails in there for future reference.
Here at Property Wealth System, we're jargon-free, guru-free and ego-free.
And instead, we are jam-packed full of ordinary folk achieving their life goals through property investment. It's a creative and inclusive learning environment for those just starting out on their investment journey, and for those who already own property and need help to go further and get the most out of what they've already got. So in this video, it's J for just flipping do it, or in other words, action. We all know someone who talks a good game about what they're going to do, what they could have done, what they should have done, but should or could won't get results.
A successful property investor, like any entrepreneur, needs to take action. You need to ignite your inner driver and take what your inner analyst has provided and really put it to the test. You can sit and stare at spreadsheets and vision boards, but without action, those valuable things lose meaning. But don't be a busy fool. Are the things you are doing getting results? I love KPIs. And do you know why? Because when the KPIs are yours, it leads to your goals being achieved. You learn to love them too.
So James, what would you say? Are you an inner driver or is you an inner analyst?
I think I'm probably an inner driver.
Yeah, and I think I'm probably an inner analyst. And I think that's a really useful thing, is that we are all different. So when it comes to taking action, some people will take action more fluidly because they are an inner driver. But for myself, with that more analytical nature, it's definitely one where I need to switch that on and turn it up a little bit. And I think an old boss of mine came up with some really good advice. He was a serial entrepreneur and business owner. And he said to me that at the end of each day, when he was done, he just did one more thing. And that's the difference that makes the difference. But what makes him and other successful people take action where others do not? Confidence, drive, courage? Well, others are not born with more of these qualities than you. They just engage them and they turn the dial up. As I was talking with James earlier, I'm more of an analyst, so I need to turn my dial up when it comes to being a driver and taking that action. Whereas James is far more of a driver, so the action comes more for him. So, just know what sort of person you are and tailor your behaviour around that, because sometimes you will have to turn that dial up and just get on with it. And that's, I guess, where a really supportive environment such as the Property Wealth System community can really help. We share 3 mantras to keep that action and the results that follow as positive as possible. And they are
TTP, so talk to people, stay close to the fire and keep taking action. Action is so important.
So those 3 mantras: talk to people, stay close to the fire, keep taking action. What do you mean by that?
So basically learn from others. It's important to keep up to date, but most importantly, just keep putting one foot in front of the other and keep going. Make sure you're in the right peer group, surrounded by like-minded individuals, and with the right power team around you, you can achieve everything.
And remember the old proverb, how do you eat an elephant? Well, one bite at a time. And how do you achieve your goal? One action at a time. So only by taking action on your KPIs will your goals be achieved.
I think what's really interesting is once you start to take action, once you get that momentum going, you just get into a flow and your experiences make you more resilient and more able to maintain a positive mental attitude. You get that investor mindset that we talked through last week.
So that's it for J. Get out there and JFDI. But remember, action without education is dangerous, and education without action is just dreaming. Now look out for next week's video, which will be about K for knowledge.
And just keep taking action, JFDI. Take action now. Join us on our next Kickstart webinar, where we'll cover 14 strategies and skills. You can sign up on the link below.
and join us on the Property Wealth System community Facebook group, where you can connect and chat with PWS mentors and other investors.
Like us.